There's a lot that went wrong here, but I'm pretty happy with it. Hey folks, Farmer Sleazy here. Welcome back to the Garage. That sucks. Welcome back to the garage. And welcome back to another Garage-o-ween special. Yeah, we're all in costume here. I am a farmer. Lubracio is supposed to be a pirate, but I couldn't get that thing to stay on the top of his head as like a bandana. The eye patch is ready to come shooting off. One of my dogs is a draft blocker for underneath the door. And the Project Fox Body Mustang has dressed up as a Camaro. Sorry, Camaro fans. All right, got it. Much better, but still ready to shoot off at any second. Today for my special Garage-o-ween project, we'll be working on, you guessed that it's gonna be some kind of Halloween ornament made out of car parts, probably a tire. Yeah, you're right. So today we're gonna be making a friend for Lubracio down here, so he's not so bonely. And what are we gonna make? We're gonna make a ghost. No, not with murder. Besides, you don't have the guts. By the way, this costume is, it's just clothes. These overalls almost destroyed my dryer too. There it is, a white tire. Ooh, it's still tacky, that sucks. I painted this a few days ago. All right, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon in New York. How are we gonna turn this white tire into a ghost? Good question. Let's make some room on the bench. All right, so yes, we have the ghost, right? We have the tire, the white tire, but kind of want to make it like a little bit more interesting than that. So I have this Raspberry Pi. I have a monitor it's a good monitor, so I'm not gonna like leave this in there forever. But it would be cool to embed this tire like I did that piece of wood. The only thing is, with the wood, I was able to just put 2 slices in it and kick the thing in. I'm not even sure this is gonna fit in the tire. It might not. So what I might need to do is either cut the tire in half and just frame it, or put a slit in one side and put it in through the side. I haven't figured it out yet, but that's why I like to do these kind of videos, where I challenge myself and try to figure this out. What we should probably do first is check to see if this thing even works though. It's been a while since I last set this up, so. Now ideally, I wouldn't be taking this off until after I've tested it. There's 3 different sizes of screws here that just came out of this. No wait, those 2 are the same. And these 2 are the same. It's in 2 different kinds. So I'm gonna take my hat off because it's freakishly warm here in New York. Okay, that works. Now, do I have a USB-C? Also, does this have HDMI? This does not have HDMI. It's got that micro HDMI. I don't think I have micro HDMI to DVI, which is the reason why I stopped using this monitor altogether. All right, I don't have the mini display, the mini HDMI to normal size HDMI, so Raspberry Pi is out. I have this old Mac Mini with a Tumblr sticker and a BBK sticker on it. It still works, relatively recently updated, so I think we'll be good here, but let me confirm. This monitor's old. It only has VGA and DVI. This is HDMI out. Looks like it's working, right? My God, look how dusty this stuff is. Just do this, you know, just in case. Okay, so that loads. Super duper. Look at that, it works. All right, so this works. It logs in. There's some sound coming out of this. So let's move on to phase 2 here. Let's shut this down. So phase 2 is gonna be putting this inside of a tire, a sticky white tire, without messing up the white paint on it. This is gonna get a little tricky, I think. Okay, but here's a problem. This thing still has water in it. As you know, electronics and water tend not to mix very well. A little backstory on this tire. This is one of the tires that I accidentally purchased. It's a used tire. I don't know whose vehicle it came off of, but it did not match the other tire that I wanted to use. So that was a problem. Now let's see if we can fit the monitor directly into it. And if not, what do we have to do to get it to fit? If I can cut a strip, here and here, slide this through, it might actually hold it in place. Okay, so I thought about it, and I measured it, and there's no way that I'm gonna be able to get the corners of this to fit. However, I had an idea. So I can place this here like this, and then I can build something on the back to hold, using the Visa style thing. I really did a crap job painting this, didn't I? And then clamp it in place on the tire. This is gonna look stupid now, but when I put the white sheet over it, it's gonna look like a ghost. You're gonna be able to program the face that shows up. At least that's the intent. I have to see if I have any screws long enough. What this also allows me to do is I can mount it to the wall and continue keeping it down here. Where would I put it though? Maybe put it over there. I'm not sure yet. But doing it this way with the sheet draped over it, this is gonna also push it closer to the front, so you're gonna be able to see the picture. Not what I had intended. To do this correctly, you would need, it's like you can even see the edges. These corners are just too close to just too close. All right, so I need a measurement of like the tire sag here from where the monitor is going to hit against here and where this is, and how much I can compress this. All right, so it's basically going to be about 2 inches there. This is like a 1/2 inch plus this. Compress it down to, this might actually work. This is about 1.5 inches, 1 3/8, about right here. I think we can make that work. Now it's just a matter of getting proper Visa Visa. No idea if this is gonna work, but that's what Garage-o-ween is all about, right? All right, that worked. My dudes, I think that worked. Now, the next problem. All right, I have this bag labeled overhead lights. Let's cross our fingers here, because without screws will be dead in the water. All right, well, tell you what. Why don't we drill these holes and then just see where we're at. So there's no way we're going to be able to cut through that thing unless Lubracio would like to lend us a shoulder blade. Sorry, that was a dumb joke. That's annoying, but somewhat expected, I guess. I have an idea. Okay, so the idea is we're going to cut this, and then we're going to re-drill these holes in the middle. So first of all, hey Lubracio, what's the radius? We want this to pin from here to here. and that is 17 inches. 21 inches across. 21 inches would put us here. Now ideally, I just need to cut this here. I can squeeze this in and hopefully pinch the thing in place. So let's take this outside and cut it. Gotta plug it in first. I have to get this inside this somehow. I could have cut the edges off of this, it would have been easier. You know what? We could do that by hand. We usually let the tire hold the camera at least once, right? Spirit of the farmer. Farmer does stuff with their hands. It took no time at all, right? It's Japanese. Well, it says it's from Japan. I think it's supposed to be a push saw, but it seems to cut better on the pull. It's a pull saw. Cuts better on the pull. Also, don't use this for this. This is like a tombstone. Here lies Lubracio. How much of this song do you think I'm gonna cut out? There we go. Now, the tombstone can go in. Now, ideally, this will work how I expect it to and not be a major problem. It kind of worked. Kinda. Let's do a couple more screws in this. Okay, yeah, that's plugged in. That wasn't too big of a deal. The DVI, on the other hand, that's gonna be a problem. By the way, it's freakishly warm today for October. It's supposed to snow, but it's currently 76 degrees. You know what? I got one screwed in. I think that's fine for now. Let's carry on living our lives, shall we? Iced coffee break. This, for now, can kind of... Actually, I have a thing that I can mount this in here with. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'm gonna go get the holder for it. And then we're gonna mount this upwards in here. It's a few hours later, but check this out. I had this on the wall in my office, and it's where this thing went. All right, so this came out okay. There's some fingerprints and stuff, but don't worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. This is like really on there. Yeah, missing a little bit here. Let me find a power charger and we're gonna hook this thing up. All right, I found an old power strip. Let's put that in there. Let's put this in here. All right, we're gonna plug this in and we're gonna see what we got. We almost forgot one really important thing. Okay. We've made a computer tire. This is probably not one of my more intelligent builds, so big apologies here. Also, we have to figure out where we're gonna put it. It'd be pretty cool to have it there, I think, right? Wow, that came out pretty good. Consider my overall shit. Sorry, car folks. Was that not scary enough for you? I got something. So what do you think we should name them? All right, that's gonna do it for this video. Huge shout out to all the actual farmers out there. Your job's not easy and definitely underappreciated. Massive shout out to my wife, Mrs. Sleazy. Today, the day that I'm recording this, is our 17th wedding anniversary. Love you, babe. And just a shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you found it slightly humorous. Have a safe and happy Garage-o-ween, and I will see you soon. Today, for my special Garage-o-ween project, we'll be working on a second midlife crisis. We'll be working on
another door video. Ooh.
We'll be working on a Camaro. Why am I picking on Camaro so much? What's Lubracio's favorite sandwich? Gabagool. For today's project, we're gonna be cleaning off my workbench
in real time.
That's what Garage-o-ween is all about, right? Looking around and finding out. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking... This project is cursed. This is a cursed project. Am I supposed to be wearing underwear under this?
Are you not?
Where's your funny bone? Lucky for us, we live in a dead end. Really? You're dead to me. Damn near killed him.